Good morning, welcome to Natasha Makes. I am making today. Look, I've got all the stuff out. I've got, one for each hand going on here. I've clearly been trying to prep very quickly.
Show off.
No, I didn't say I could manage it at all. No one's making any of those claims. Did you have a good Jubilee weekend? Did you, Jem? Did you?
It was lovely.
I mean, apart from the fact you spent some with me. Was the rest of it all right?
It was lovely. It was all lovely. But with you and without, it was all lovely.
A busman's holiday, wasn't it? Spending it with me, a lucky thing.
It was lovely. We had a great
It was
time.
fabulous, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really fabulous.
We saw the red arrows, didn't we?
We did. It was like having our own display. They went right over the top of the house, didn't they? It was amazing. And then all the hot air balloons, they were pretty awesome too.
They were.
So all in all, pretty lovely.
We're very lucky, actually. They were on for the next 2 days as well.
Were they?
Yeah, kept seeing the red arrows go over. It's brilliant.
That is
Absolutely
amazing,
brilliant.
isn't it?
Yeah, we're very fortunate.
We went to party in the park in the wet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they had this incredible band. They said they called themselves the Sailors. They look more like pirates to me. I love me a good pirate. I'm very happy with a good pirate. But one of them, and I'm going to ask you because you guys know everything.
Okay.
It looked like a violin.
Right.
Well, it was being played like where you would play a guitar.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
But with a string like a violin. And instead of having strings up here, had like panpipes.
Oh, well, that's impressive. I don't know
what the heck is that?
Oh, I really hope Margaret's watching.
What is that? I'm going to put a photo of it on Facebook when I remember, so that you can all tell me, because I had no idea.
One of our clever lot will know.
Someone will know.
They will know.
And they just played like sea shanty type stuff.
Brilliant.
They were all dressed up basically like pirates. Johnny Depp could have walked through and no one would have noticed.
Brilliant. Who doesn't love a good sea shanty?
I know. And do you know what I really love? Is that being there with two kids, I could dance like an absolute loon. My Fitbit told me 20 kilometres. Not lying. 20 kilometres that day.
Oh, I'm going to say all those calories burned, but I'm presuming there was some consumed also, which is fine.
Do you know no alcohol?
Balance. Oh,
no alcohol. I was there with children.
Oh, true.
There with children and another mother from school who was equally into pirates.
Oh,
not going to lie.
Perfect.
The kids less so, to be fair. They just wandered off with whatever it was they'd just won on Hook a Duck. And but we dozy-doed them occasionally just to like make us look like we weren't crazy mad ladies.
Yes. This is for the children, honestly, for the children, of course.
All for the children. They make the best wingmen, I tell you. You can really act out and no one cares. No one cares, because if you've got kids, it's allowed. You can dance as badly as you like. No one cares.
Now, Sylv's put something, and you see, this is one of those awful moments where she could just tell us anything, and I suspect she is taking the mick, but she's put a piperlin. I'd love to think it's a piperlin, but I feel, being it's Sylv, she's made that up on the spot, and she's hoping we'll run with it in our ignorance.
Yeah.
I don't think it is a piperlin.
I don't know. A certain man in my life said it's a manda violin.
Really? Okay.
And I believed him, and then he's like, no, I'm only joking, I've never heard of it. Don't know what it was.
That did sound more plausible than a piperlin.
I know, well, I didn't know.
Sorry, Syl.
I have no idea. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life.
You should, the picture though, if you pop a picture of one into Google Images or something, it might pop up. We'll have a look later.
I don't know how to do such exciting
clever.
things. Is it?
Yes.
Is it going to do all sorts of things? Is it going to revolutionise
my
life?
She says she's not serious. It was a joke. Good.
Oh.
Good. Thanks,
Somebody needs to know, though. Someone will know. Let me see if I'll find you a photo. Do you reckon that will work if I do it on a close-up? Because I was very confused as to what it was, having never seen anything like it in my life. Here we go. No, where is it? Hang on. I don't know if I can do this. Oh. No, where's it gone?
I don't know.
Oh, Gemma. Well, here we go. Here we are. Right. Now, if I put this on a close-up, you guys tell me, what the heck is that? Can you see?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like sort of like a violin. He's playing it sort of like a violin, but then he's got all these pipey things down there. What the heck is that? It's like my bubble that I managed to catch as well. They had a bubble machine. Do you know what, the Pied Piper, he just needed a bubble machine. All the
those
kids
bubbles
were all
are
over
very
it.
beautifully placed.
I know, right? Oh, crikey, yes. Didn't notice that one.
I was like, what What's he wearing? No.
It's a bubble.
It's a bubble.
What is that? Can someone please tell me what the heck that is? Because I really want to know. So that's what I did with my weekend. And I have to say, this one was really pleased with himself the whole time. Mm-hmm. Oh. Look, really happy the whole time. Singing away. Having a great time. You see what I mean? That they were, oh, come on, camera. Look at this one. There you go. Always happy. Having a lovely time. So that's what I did. And then we went to the local fair. That was lovely. What else did I do? And now the kids gone and got ill. It's no fun, is it?
Oh, no.
I know.
Poor Freds.
I know. What's that all about? So if I fall asleep mid-show, I'm really sorry. But
we're all tired. We're all at it.
We are.
I fell asleep on the sofa and woke up at 5
and went,
said, no point going back to bed now.
No. So Freddie woke me up at 11 and then again at 3 and Captain Small came in between. And then they just all got in my bed.
Oh, yeah.
And pushed me out. I was like, well, thanks, guys.
It's a fair deal, isn't it?
Apparently.
Get into Mum's bed.
Apparently
Why
so.
not?
They all think it's so lovely and push me out, literally push me out the other side.
Oh, this is so snuggly and so nice. And you're
I
like, no, it's not.
know,
No,
yeah.
it's not, children.
Oh,
no.
we don't need you. Bye. Morning, Stephanie. Morning, Jane. Morning, Pat. Morning, Rona. I hope you had a good weekend. Morning, Jane. Morning, Pam. Morning, Sylv. Morning, Brenda. Morning, Joy. And morning, Jonkel Morgan. Morning. Yeah, Sylv, I hadn't thought about I didn't look at the bubble.
I did.
Yeah, well, you all do.
Hilarious.
I was too busy looking at the whatever it was. Dig thing.
Dig thing.
Yeah, it's a technical term.
She's got all the technical terms today, everybody.
But nobody's suggesting anything.
No, because nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Oh, this is fabulous.
Come on.
Where is Margaret this morning?
She'd know. Is she on holiday?
She knows the stuff.
She's gone on a jet plane somewhere. I'm pretty sure she's on holiday.
How
very, very rude.
Margaret, where are you when we need you? No offence to any of our other viewers, but Margaret does normally know the stuff.
She does.
I think we'll all admit that. It's great. She's a
does know
pub
all the
quiz
stuff.
champion.
Yeah. The next time I pub quiz, she needs to be there.
Yeah.
I try and avoid pub quizzes, to be honest, because I'm not very good at them.
Terrible.
Yeah, you're not great either, are you?
No.
We have knowledge. It's just not that.
Nope.
Today we have for you Tilda, and more Tilda. I fell in love with this collection.
You did a bit.
I did a bit. And,
you did a bit.
So, I went for the layer cake. You know me and cake. I went for the layer cake. Tilda's never done a layer cake before. I don't think we're meant to call it a layer cake because it's not Moda. But
I think it's called a fabric stack.
A 10-inch fabric stack, everybody. So you can buy it by the ½ metre, or you could get it. It's not cheap, is it?
No.
But somebody else has done all your cutting, so winner.
And it's a beaut.
Winner, chicken dinner.
It is a beaut.
It is a beaut, isn't it? So that's what I use, and you get 2 of each. There's always 20 in a collection, and then you get 2 of each. So that's 40 10-inch squares. It's a lot. It's actually a lot. Or if you want a little one, then there's a little charm pack there for you.
I love a charm pack.
I love a charm pack too. That's where all good quilts start.
Yeah.
Is in some pre-cut based situation.
This was how I started quilting.
Yeah,
I would not have patchworked without pre-cut squares.
No, and do you know what else we've got? We've got the beautiful daisy filled buttons. Now the daisy filled buttons.
So cute.
Can I show you what they look like in something?
Oh, look how beautiful this is.
I didn't make this. Tilda made this, and they sent it to us. Very kind of them, isn't it?
That's very honest of you, hey?
Yeah, but otherwise someone will ask me to demo it, and I'll be like,
I didn't make that.
Didn't make it. But look at the buttons. Oh, and plus it says Tilda on the back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cocktail hour pillow in blue. But look at all the buttons on the back. Isn't it fabulous?
Just stunning. Just stunning.
Look
at that fabric, though.
I know.
Oh,
I know. It reminds me of...
Just on its own. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah. This is my favourite one, possibly, of all time.
What, this collection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of Tilda in my life.
Yes, you have.
I'm not going to lie.
You're a big fan.
I've got a whole cupboard just full of past Tilda collections. Whoops. How did that happen? And every time I get a charm pack, Gem, and I put it with some of the natural seeded cotton.
Oh, yes.
And I do 1 5-inch square of that, 1 5-inch square of the natural seeded.
Nice.
It's working up into quite a large quilt. I've been doing this for a few years now. I'm getting there. Now, you can do things like that, or do you know what we haven't done? We haven't done a bolster cushion in forever.
No, we haven't.
So I whipped out the old bolster cushion pattern. There it is. Added a flange, and Bob's your uncle. Everyone loves her. And this, so I used the navy zip, navy flange. I need to, do you know what? I haven't stuffed it fully, because I always do it. Look, this is using up all my scraps in there. So I need to pad that more fully. I haven't sewn it up yet because it's sort of settled overnight. So I need to add a little bit more in. I'll do that today so it's firmer to the touch.
What a great use for your scrap, though.
Yeah.
You know, your bits that have no use at all. Oh.
Well, that's just it, because actually getting a bolster cushion to fit that is tricky. But that is going in my new bedroom.
Perfect.
And I'm going to fill that properly so it all is lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, if you wanted some fabrics that go rather beautifully complementary wise, then we have got 5.5 meters in ivory blush, duck egg, slate and navy. Ooh, yeah. And then if you want one that's a little bit brighter, thank you, Gemma, then we have got this one, which is a little bit more controversial.
Those are by the 1/2 meter.
So these are by the 1/2 meter. Spearmint, chartreuse and coral also work a treat. It's up to you. Brights, more sort of classic-y. Oh, way up. You have been busy.
I have been
Hang on.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, gosh. Who knows, right? Flange. If you want a bit of flange in your life. Oh, Gemma, are these written on? They're not written on.
Pink.
Pink.
There's 2 of them that aren't. I know which ones they are. So we're
Okay.
fine.
Pink, teal, taupe is another good one. Beige.
Mustard.
Mustard. Oh, olive green. Olive green's going to work a treat. Look at that. Yeah. Look at it with the olive green. Lovely.
Good.
Navy. Obviously, I had that. And then this is the denim blue. Love the denim blue. So let's pile these up over here. That doesn't look too dodgy with the pink, does it, at the bottom? You want to actually see them now, don't you? I've shown everything that's going to go with.
Yes.
Right, to see the actual things.
Why not?
Actual things. Now, we bought the complete collection plus the Daisy Fields. Gemma, how did you end up loading said Daisy Fields?
They're by the 1/2 meter.
Are they? We didn't do like a
And
fat
then,
quarter bundle.
well, there's a bundle of all 10.
All 10? So these are really rather beautiful, and they will blend throughout your Tilda collection. So you could end up with all the fabrics in all the world. You could have the 20-piece collection plus the 10 blenders. Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Shall we have us a little look? Morning, Francis. Morning, Paulette. Morning, Sue. Morning, Sharon. You know what I haven't told you about?
What's that then?
We've loaded a few Tilda scrap bags.
We have.
Full of past collections.
We have.
And Tilda planes. And stuff that is still sitting there that we have left over. So if you fancy getting your hands on, what does it equate to? Is it 2 meters? About 2 meters of?
I think it is, yeah.
Is it? We did it by
It's
weight, didn't we?
Over £30 in value, isn't it?
Yeah. They flew before. Absolutely
Yes.
flew. So if you want to get this is Daisy Field Green, Daisy Field, don't know, not green, cream, green, cream. I want to say that this one, mustard, yep. And then blue. And hang on, let me pop another one in there. Oh no, look, do it that way. And then this one, plum, Daisy Field Plum. So they are the first ones. Very gorgeous, right? Yes.
Lovely.
Lovely. Oh, hang on, I've snuck one in by accident. It's not actually a blender. Going, why are my piles not even? I mean, there's a question. that you didn't expect to hear today.
No.
This is Daisyfield Teal, Daisyfield Ginger, lovely, lovely, Daisyfield Pink, that works, Intruder. I don't know which one that went with. I think I put that one up with the blue actually, Jen. I'm not sure where that one. Don't know where we put that one with. This is it in grey. Love the pink and the grey. And then this is it in taupe. So there we go. So you'll get all of them, or however much as a half metre you wish. You have all been going at this. So this was launched on the 1st, but of course most people haven't been able, well, most people will only be getting it today or tomorrow because of the bank holiday. But because we have a very good relationship,
we do,
with that there Tilda lot, they sent it to us before the bank holiday on the promise.
They knew they could trust us.
That we wouldn't send it out, we wouldn't break the embargo. Check these out. Right. This is your Wild Garden in Sand. It's got all those beautiful blues in there. Isn't that stunning? Put that there. Gemma, this needs to be in everything in my life.
Well, of course.
Look at that. And you've just got the repeat of these florals, which is just exquisite. And the repeat of those. So for each colourway, because you get 4 different colourways really, look, you've got like a full colour version of the vases, and then you've got like a monochromatic, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Version, which is just exquisite. And then you've got your big blooms.
Love me some big blooms.
And then you've got the peacock tree. Tell me that is not one of the most beautiful fabrics you've ever seen in your entire life.
You know how much I love a peacock.
Right.
They're just gorgeous. It's a fabulous collection, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very excited about these. These are the blues. These are the blues. Let me show you all the other colours as well, because they are rather stunning. I can't help myself, Jem. They just, just are.
Why would you want to?
They are the ones for me.
Why would you want to exercise any kind of self-restraint with these?
I haven't.
They're lovely.
I absolutely haven't. Do you want to see the plummy ones?
Of course.
Whee! Ooh. So this is the pink, but you've got the ginger running through it. But look, just look at that. And then this is the Wild Garden in pink. Look at that. And then you've got Flower Vase maroon. Yeah. And then you've also got, look at that, in rust. Doesn't that pick up the orangey rusty colour in there?
Amazing.
And blend everything. A treat. Yes, yes, and more yes, please. So this acts as such a beautiful blender, doesn't it?
Really does.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this Moonstay show is mainly about the fabrics because they are so beautiful. And then we'll have a look at one of Tilda's new books because they're rather lovely too. And we'll make a little block out of there. Ah, here we are. This is Wild Garden in Teal. Lush, right?
Amazing.
Yep. Flower Vase in Petrol.
Oh,
yes,
and Petrol is just a stunning colourway, isn't it?
Isn't it? And this is the vase in green. And then you have got the Whimsy Flower in green. Love me a Whimsy Flower.
I knew you would. But it all just blends so beautifully. You can literally go picking and choosing the whole collection.
I know, there's lots of love coming out for
Gorgeous.
this. Jem, when you loaded these, how did you load them? Tell everybody.
By the half metre.
By the half metre,
And
but
then
also
we have bundles where Tilda likes to put together 5 fabrics at a time that tone and blend. So you have
For
a
example?
5 fabric bundle, but it's in quarter metre increments. So if you add that bundle once, you'll get long quarters. If you add it twice, you'll get half metres. If you add 4, you'll get yourself metres.
Yay!
So we've done it that way. And that way, if you did want to have some fabrics that all blend together, want
Like
equal
so.
amounts of each, it's done for you.
Grey and mustard.
Oh,
I'm just saying,
nothing wrong with that, is there?
with hints of pink.
Hey,
Why not?
why not indeed?
Rude not to. Rude not to. So here, is this your whimsy flower? Yeah, whimsy flower. And then I got me wild garden in mustard. Look at the peacock. Yeah. With this beautiful teal running through as well, so you can mix and match. And then you've got the pink that we saw in the vases earlier, and then you've got your mustard. Gem, it's all so beautiful.
Gorge, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just lovely.
So you decide, you choose. We have stock. When it's gone, it's gone. This is not going to be one that's going to hang about anywhere, if I'm
No.
honest. No. Is it? It just isn't. We've got what we got.
So no.
But it just works up into things so beautifully. Because, you know what else I made last night? So I've done my cushion, did my quilt, and I made myself a little bag out of it as well. We're going to demo this tomorrow. It's a reversible bag, which I
She's
think
a
is rather
beaut.
lovely. But yeah, and what I've done with it is I've boxed the corners in, so it's really roomy. Really roomy. Because
This to me is just asking to have a load of fabulous wool put in it.
something.
Oh, yes.
So there we go. That is today's show. Fill your boots and enjoy.
I have a very similar bag to this that I used to take everywhere years ago when I was in my teens even, and it's just, I've still got it now. I still drag
They're
it out on a
great.
sunny day. Flip-flops, jeans, casual shirt, that sort of bag.
Nice.
You can throw all your bits and bobs in,
Done.
but it just looks casual yet fabulous and a bit
And
different.
also, when it's reversible, when Emily spills her ice cream,
Yes.
I can just turn it inside out and
Yes.
it's clean again. Big
Great
fan
for
of that.
shopping as well though.
Huh?
It's great for shopping as well though, because you can
Well,
put it inside your bigger shopper and whip it
I
out to pop your
have-
shopping in.
I've boxed the bottom on this one
Yes.
because I had a similar design, and actually I've worked. This is Mark 4 now. I'm up to Mark 4 on these.
Your
got-
original piece of paper that you have chopped and stuck and redesigned. The design process on this one's been funny to watch.
It has been funny,
Because you've just been
but do
chopping
you know
and
what? I've
changing.
also done it in the linens.
Yes.
And I started off with curved bottoms and tried to do darts and goodness knows what, and that wasn't really working. Then I got a bit closer with this one, and then with that one, I was like, yeah, that's the monkey with the box bottomy one. I love it in the linen. It's just great. But it is fully reversible. We'll look at that tomorrow because tomorrow we have got some amazing fabrics. So if
We
you are a
have.
lover of a llama,
Who isn't?
who isn't? And they've got knitwear. I'm just saying, llamas in knitwear. That's all I'm going with.
Gorgeous.
Llamas in knitwear. Now, let's have a look at Tilda's book. Quilts from Tilda's Studio. Gorgeous. Yes, please, very much. Thank you very much. I want all of them. I don't know why we haven't had this before. Remember page 49? Because we're going to have a little look at this.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm remembering.
But you have got all the quilt options in all the world.
Ooh.
Love this. And you've got the bunnies in there.
Oh, I know.
Love the bunnies.
Do you know, this for me is like the lovely cave books as well. Full of inspiration, but beautiful imagery and just a great coffee book table as well.
Do you know what?
A
Wouldn't
coffee
that have
table
been
book
lovely
even.
for this weekend?
Just-
Gone.
Yeah, fabulous.
Tea party quilt.
But this is one of those that you could curl up on a rainy day with a cuppa and just sit and have a good flick through and look at all the pictures and just really enjoy.
Do them in all your own colours.
Yeah,
You know, if you've got your scraps and whatnot,
yeah.
love me a bit of that.
And I love the blocks as well, because quite often with Tilda's quilts, you could just take a block, make that block and turn it into a cushion.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But how impactful.
But you've got all the templates in the back, by the way, and also basic technique. So if anybody is starting new, I love these. We're going to have to do this at Christmas time, aren't we, with this Happy Snowmen? We did bundles for the Happy Snowmen before.
Oh, yes.
But look, you've got the hearts down there and the Happy Snowmen cushions. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Stunning.
Everyone loves a Happy Snowman. It's the loop. It's trying to get the loop, and it's that blue. I just love that blue. Just love it. It's just gorgeous. So this goes across the collections, but really and truly, here's what's in your stash. I love the houses as well. You've got your Autumn Bear. That's your Plum Garden Village. And then this is your Cozy Striped Quilt.
Lovely.
But I mean, you could do that with any of the collections. This one is a bit gorgeous. The Plum Party Quilt. Who doesn't love a Plum Party Quilt? And then this is your plaid. So this is going to work with any collection.
This book is packed. There's
absolutely
so many
packed.
patterns.
The quilting on it is exquisite, I have to say.
Amazing.
But look at the pussycats.
And that's what I mean about, a nice curl up and have a look through. Just looking at the quilting on it, I could spend hours doing that.
It's gorgeous. We're going to look at this one. And there it is in lots of different colourways. And there's the cat quilt. Oh, beautiful.
Love a cat quilt.
Now, the thing to bear in mind, if you want to do this as a cushion, I mean, you can do it in any kind of colours and blocks. I did this just with greens and then with your blues, so opposite blues. And then for all of them, I'm going to take one of our daisy fields. Mm-hmm. But if you didn't want it to be that busy, then just use ivory or one of your plains.
Nice.
And then you could always do a block colour there, but you're sort of alternating through there should you wish.
Lovely.
Should you wish. It's up to you.
Did you want a bit of a shock?
What?
Margaret didn't know what the instrument was.
What?
I know.
Was she on holiday or no?
No, she's around. Well, if she is, she's still around. She's still with us. She says not a clue about that instrument. Looks like a mashup. But Diane, however, says nickel harp is a Swedish keyed fiddle.
Wow.
It's a nickel harp.
I don't know what a nickel harp is.
I don't. So we do, we do now because you've seen one.
Right, I'm going to make up one of these blocks.
Thank you for telling us.
Thanks, everybody.
Amazing.
Thank you. So what I am going to do is do my greens in the middle. Have I got enough greens there? Yes. So greens in the middle, and then I'm going to go for some quite strong colours on here just to really give a good contrast.
Gorgeous.
Okay. But bear in mind, if you do this, when you put it on like so, you're going to draw your line. All the instructions, cutting and everything are in the book. In the book. You can do that thing where you draw your diagonal line. So I want that strong colour, so I'm making sure that my strong colour is on the top. And then I'm going to sew on that line. Okay. And I'm going to do all of these. Now, you can think about direction, but really, any way up it gets thrown is going to be good, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to do that thing of drawing another line 1/4 of an inch and then sewing 1/2 an inch away, sorry, so that you can then have your half square triangles, do that. I'm not going to do that today. Shock horror. It's going to go into scrap. I know, because this is just perfect for English paper piecing. Right. I'm going to do all of these in a oneer. Do you know why, Jem? Because then I'm going to trim. And also because my needle position on my machine, and I got caught out with the practice one that I did, needs to be in the middle.
I see.
And I forgot to move it because I was mixing and matching. So some of my seams were a bit bigger than 1/4 of an inch.
Gotcha.
And I had to tug it a little bit. Okay. So it helps if I turn it across.
Is this a do as I say, not as I do moment?
I mean, it's one of those things. It's more
them.
like a please don't rush everything like I did this morning because you took way too long creating a massive quilt.
Yes.
Matching bolster cushion none of which you were actually going to demo on the show.
No.
Purely indulgent projects.
Because you wanted them for your new bedroom.
For my new bedroom. Yeah. I think that's the truth of it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So Ali's with us, Ali B,
Ali.
and she says that she had a bag similar to the one you've designed, which she used to transport her cat Ashley in.
Sorry, her cat.
Yep. She said
Bag.
I would drive with it over my shoulder, and
Wow.
Ash used to poke his head out by the handle, but was
Amazing.
safe and unable to actually get out.
Have you seen those backpacks that make cats look like astronauts?
Yes.
Have you seen them? I'm quite tempted.
No.
I am quite tempted. Could you imagine Naughty Morty in one of those?
Morty, yes. Malcolm, definitely not.
Malcolm would have a nervous breakdown.
He would, yeah.
But Morty, his little boggly eyes would boggle out of his head.
We could
I'm
take him
pretty
out
sure
places. He'd love that.
He would love that. He'd
But
absolutely love
Malcolm
that.
would then be very stressed as to where Morty had gone.
I don't know though. I think he gets a bit annoyed by his brother sometimes.
Oh, actually, this is fair.
Generally about 3 o'clock in the morning when they decide to fight each other in a playful way. So chain piecing, always a good thing to do, I would say.
Wow. We've had a lovely message here saying, I forget what I order. A box has just arrived. 4 packages enclosed. How exciting.
Yay! We love that. Now, this is where you need to get one of your many rotary cutters. Snip the threads. And you're going to go 1/4 of an inch and chop that. And then we have to just get it the right way around. Don't chop the wrong side, for goodness sakes. That would be, well, I mean, not a disaster. You just have to sew another one.
Nothing's a disaster.
Don't stitch the other side on until you've pressed these as well, because otherwise you'll come unstuck as well. So, even if you're in a hurry, Jem.
Ask me how I know.
Right. Right. Even if you're in a hurry. So you can get into a nice rhythm with this. For sure. For sure. And they are rather lovely blocks. And you can make them as complicated in terms of print-wise or plain as you wanted, really. But just try and get some contrast going on would be my thing. So edge of the nose, just knocking that seam back.
You all right for me to answer a little question?
Go on.
All right then. We have the question here
Question du jour.
to say, when is this month's Pay It Forward available, please?
So that was on the 4th. We can only open it up for
Pay It Forward.
Pay It Forward.
Pay It Forward.
This month's Pay It
Yeah,
Forward.
yeah.
It's already up, isn't
So
it?
yes,
Oh.
we did a show on the last
Sorry, I was
Friday
thinking
of the month.
subscription.
No, that's
Sod.
all right. That's why I intercepted.
Okay, yeah, go on.
So yeah, we demoed the last month's make at the end of last month on the Friday, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we released on
And that is the
date-
home now
Yeah.
of Pay It Forward.
It is last Friday of the month.
Yeah.
So we demoed the previous month, which was the fidget quilt, which
Mhm.
is Project 9. Project 10 was released that day, which is the lavender ravioli and easiest half-meter tote bag. So these,
We want to mix them up so that
Yeah.
you get, so the fidget quilt could be as hard or as easy as you wanted to make
Sure.
it. And so then we wanted quick, easy makes that even beginners can get involved with.
and this was really because we've gone with summer fate makes. Tash, you have obviously got small children who will require things making for school and what have you. And summer fate makes, whether it be that or whether it just be someone who wants to try something new.
Well, and also a summer fate.
Are you having to think? I'll just fill in. So, yeah, we
it to the
thought as
wrong
well
side.
that the
Wrong
school,
blinking side.
the school holidays are coming too.
Yep.
And if you want to teach someone, child, grandchild, whatever, to make something simple, these are lovely, easy makes.
So yeah, so the remit, if it's going for any kind of charity, whatever, then of course that's filled the remit. If you've had fun with a grandchild, that, as far as I'm concerned, has filled the remit.
Yeah.
It just needs to be something that is selfless,
Bringing joy to someone else.
bringing joy.
And it
We
might
like a
just
bit of
be
joy.
that you've got a friend who, loves to sew, perhaps has lost their sojo, and you want to send them a project and they
Or maybe go and
let's
sit
make
and
this
sew
together.
with them.
Yeah, exactly. Let's have a morning where we all sit and make this.
I'm just going to sew on these on the line,
On
Gemma.
the lines.
The line.
Okay. The beauty of these makes as well is you can involve little children. You know, you've got the lavender ravioli. You could do the sewy bits, and you could get them with a spoon, popping the lavender into the pouches.
Oh, so that's what Captain Small does?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which
She
is
loves
great.
them. And both her and Freddie, when they make them, they then end up tucking them under their pillows. They love the smell of the lavender. The lavender in these is a Yorkshire lavender. It's one of the best lavenders that you can get. It smells absolutely delicious. And yeah, Freddie likes to tuck his under his pillow. Captain Small just runs around sticking it up her nose. That's how we rock in our house. But they're really, really beautiful. And then they go in their pants drawers.
Oh, perfect.
Pants and sock drawers.
Perfect.
And they're really rather lovely. And they were a great hit actually at the school fete, at my little one's school fetes. They really did go down a treat. And they're not, you know, for the number that you can make.
Yes.
They're not an expensive make.
No.
The other thing that we're doing is the half-metre tote. Now, we did some extra bundles for those of you that might want to make extra.
Yes.
We've chosen the fabric so that it's non-directional, so you don't have to worry about doing it any other way other than it is in the instructions. And so if you want to get extra half meters of fabric, we subsidise these, okay? They are designer half meters of fabric, and the half meter, these are heavily subsidised by us because it's charity, right? And so that's, as far as we're concerned, we'll happily do that. And you know, we don't have any sewing police. We can't go around and check that you actually do it and you're not just topping up your stash. But we trust you lot.
Yes.
Because you're a good
bunch.
Of course
we do. Would it
and
help
we know, like
everybody?
lots of you
do
actually send them back for us, which is just gorgeous.
Brilliant, and we will find a home for them, of course. Would it help everybody if I were to build a pay it forward page on the website where all the pay it forward items can live? Would we like that? The only pay it forward, there are 2 pay it forwards that we are not doing again. Yes, we can't replenish them.
And that is the Donkey Sanctuary ones.
Yes.
And the other one is the fidget quilt. My goodness, they took me days to put together those kits. And so thank you for everyone that got them. When I did the number of kits that I didn't think for a second that we'd sell them all.
No.
I thought that I'd have plenty left over
Which
to
is an
drip feed over
enormous
the next
number of
month. No,
kits.
gone.
Yeah.
So we obviously chose something that was close to your heart, which is kind of, you know, the purpose of it all.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, I'm loving these.
Oh, I'm being asked if I had a lovely holiday. Thank you. Yes, I did. I've got this brilliant knack of arranging to go away in the caravan when it's so wet.
Well, no, you just go away in the British summer.
Well, yes,
that's
absolutely.
Now,
so it was a bit rainy, but it was lovely. It's just nice to be away in our little van. And lots of people, Tash, were stopping to take photos.
Of Errol?
So, of Errol. So Guy kept saying, let's make sure that we're both completely decent before we open the curtains in the morning, you know. Make sure you look the part. Oh, honestly, because otherwise, I don't know.
Awkward.
Oh, look at that.
I know. Do place them out.
It's a great block.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's an absolute classic. We have done something very similar, actually, before. And we did it as the orphan blocks. And we need to do some more orphan blocks. This is a little bit fussier because it's using all of their designs. But you can see that with some sashing in between, just some plain sashing in between, there's going to be a lot going on there, but it's pretty. It's very pretty.
Really nice.
And you can bring in all of your, this is scrap busting as well. You know, these are only little 3.5 inch squares. It's really not tricky to do. So we've done all of our flying geese blocks there. We're going to have those, and I've just gone opposites. And if you wanted to do it as a chain and have those go all the way through, you can. It's not how Tilda's done it. Just saying. But there we go.
It's all inspiration though, right?
Absolutely. So we're going to put those right sides together and we're going to do a little bit of chain piecing.
And this one that you're doing now is from the Quilts from Tilda's Studio book. Yeah. Fabulous. There's 14 quilts in there, you know.
So really?
Plus matching pillows, all sorts of things, instructions, diagrams, the whole lot.
You know, I said.
Ah, needle position.
Mm-hmm.
You've got gorgeous bits and pieces in there. Cats, angels, birdhouses, trees, teapots, fruit, flowers. Gorgeous.
Just going to have a moment of unstitching.
Oh yes, that's all right. It wouldn't be authentic sewing if there was no unstitching to be done.
And then the other thing that you're going to want to start chain piecing is these. So we're going to start doing the rows. It's quite a quick block actually. So we'll do that and then we'll do that.
Oh, Ali's popped up to say, I shouldn't worry about how I look on a campsite. I should see some of the sights in the morning scurrying to the shower blocks. I am one of those sights there, Ali, because we have an Ariba, so we don't have a bathroom in our little van. He's got a little kitchen, but no bathroom. So, yeah, I've many a time schlepped across to the shower block in a pair of Ugg boots, a onesie and some Ray-Ban aviator sunglasses.
It's my idea of hell. Not going to lie. My idea of absolute hell. I cannot see the pleasure in that.
It was a great time.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. It doesn't do for us all to be the same now, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Karen's joined us.
Hey, Karen.
Says sorry she's late. She's been to the post office. She's hoping to finish her fidget quilts this week.
Yay!
She made a maxi dress yesterday from Kate's tree fungi fabric.
We need to see.
I
we need
know,
to see, please.
exactly.
We need to see.
And she's making a shaggy dress today.
Of course you are.
Oh, gorgeous.
Beautiful. Now, what I would suggest you do is to just lay these out where you want them, put them back, and look at your pressing. Okay, because this is kind of the only bit to really look at. I've got a splinter in my thumb. It's really painful.
Ooh,
so I'm going to put the dark colour on top and press to both the darker colour there. Okay. And then your seam will go under your dark side. The dark side. But it just means that you can nest them. And you can start to look at that. Okay. So pop them back again. Right sides together. And then you can see that those seams are going to nest very beautifully there, Gemma. Very beautifully. Pop in a pin should you feel moved to do so. We'll just check that's really nesting nicely. Yeah. Pop in your pin. And then your 1/4 of an inch. Favourite bit, I didn't watch much TV this weekend. I don't really watch much TV.
You don't?
But I did see all over Facebook that the Queen had tea with Paddington.
Oh, I heard
How
this.
beautiful. Really, really beautiful.
I saw pictures as well of Princess, well, in fact, both Princes and Princess.
Just
and
having
they
the
just
best time.
Wide open with, like, shocked faces. Like, oh my gosh.
Just gorgeous,
Great Granny's there with Paddington. I mean, what a lovely thing to see.
I mean, yeah,
gorgeous.
That's going to be show and tell, isn't it, on Monday at school?
Yeah.
Can you imagine their show and tell?
Yeah.
I mean, like Freddie taking a rock he's found that he thinks is quite nice.
Yeah.
I might have done that, so I put it right there. Yeah, Freddie will just taking a rock that he thinks is particularly good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, the Royals would just throw that out the water, wouldn't they?
I think so.
Now then.
I'm getting basket envy.
Are you?
I'm looking at some of these beautiful bundles of fabrics that people are putting together, and oh,
if you are going to be really pernickety, you can stick your pin through where your cross is there, and you can line that up with your seam if you want to. Like if you really want to be Mrs. Pernickety Pants. Gemma, do you want to be Mrs. Pernickety Pants?
Never. Of course not.
Always Mrs. Pernickety Pants. For your perfect. And then we're again stitching down there. Down there. But I'd do all your flying geese first, and then remember to change your seam allowance, because otherwise you're going to feel a bit of a fool, Gemma. Well, it came out a bit 18, didn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It was great, wasn't it, the A-team? I think it was something like 5:45 on a Saturday or something. Or was that Bullseye? I think Bullseye might have been a Sunday.
It's always Bullseye with you, isn't it?
Loved it. Loved it.
Now.
It's only because I grew up with Bullseye and Guy grew up with the Antiques Roadshow, which just showed the marked difference in our upbringing. And yet I'm the one with the posh accent. Who'd have known?
Who'd have thunk it?
I know, who'd have thunk it?
Oh, beautiful. There we go.
Oh, there's various caravan-related conversations going on now.
I mean, it is a big thing, isn't it?
Claire Angelina sort of, sums it up of the idea of camping in a tent just fills me with dread. Me too, Claire Angelina. So yes, I don't have a, fully fitted bathroom in mind. I don't have a shower. So if I want to go to a shower, I have, go over to the shower block. We do have a little flushing toilet that we have in a separate tent because I don't want it in the caravan, to be perfectly honest.
Oof, no.
And then, Guy sorts that out, no problem.
Good man.
But we have a champagne bar, a fridge, a proper kitchen. It's lovely. It's
I
so
love that
cosy
you
in
have
there.
a champagne bar.
And I have a sewing kit and all my crafting stuff, the whole lot. It's lovely. Oh, Shirley says, late joining you this morning. I absolutely love the new Tilda fabric.
Isn't it beautiful?
A bit like being in a sweet shop for me. I can't decide.
Oh, I know. I'm a little bit off there. Right. I'm just going to press that under.
Karen says there's no photos of her in her dress yet. It's not Tuesday.
What?
It's not Tuesday.
Oh, come on. Is that really?
She'll put it on to go to Morrison's and then we'll get a photo, won't we?
Yeah.
Lisa's logged on quickly to say, away in Coventry today, so I can't watch the show, but I wanted to log on and thank you all and the team for your continued excellent service.
Oh.
Answered my email quickly with a solution. Thank you very much.
Oh, absolute pleasure.
Bless her. Thank you for taking the time to thank us. We are a tiny team.
We are a tiny team.
And,
There's no doubting that.
Nice
because I've laid this out, Gemma, just to interrupt you.
Oh, yeah.
It just means that I can press my seams opposite.
Perfect.
That's what I'm doing. So that when I then flip it, it just means that it's all going to sit in very, very nicely. Very, very nicely.
I remember the first time I learnt this, like a bit of witchcraft there, the way that they just nest together. It's like a little notch and you go, oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
They click into place, don't they?
Yes. Yes, yes. And the beautiful thing is, because this is sashed in between, you don't have to worry about then matching stuff up anywhere else. I love a bit of that. A bit of that not worry situation.
Karen's put, here's what you could have won. Yes, that was the beautiful thing about Bullseye. Oh, you've lost. Oh, well, we're going to roll out all the amazing prizes you could have won and rub it right in your face.
Oh, that doesn't feel fair.
So funny. It was so funny.
Did they like whack on a few holidays and fridge freezers?
Yeah, and a great big speedboat and all that kind of stuff. And no one ever won the speedboat apart from someone who lived in Telford or somewhere nowhere near any water. Oh, dear.
Amazing.
Oh, Claire Angelina's taken the plunge and bought the pack of 100 sewing machine needles.
Oh, yeah, I saw that yesterday. Got to be done. She made the most of the 20% off.
She did.
She did. Very wise.
Did. Well done.
Wise shopper.
That is a wise shopper. Oh, Ali B says, our caravan has a full-size shower loo and decent sink.
Oh, you see, that's more like it.
Yeah.
Cope with that. I could cope with that.
Oh, and people have said that they always wondered what the Queen kept in her handbag, and now they know.
Everybody knows.
Marmalade sandwich.
It is not a secret anymore. I mean, good. Do you know that she's a game old bird, isn't she? If you think about it, like, she's what, 96 now?
Yeah.
96.
Yes. Great sense of humour.
And she's CGIing with Paddington.
Yeah.
96. No acting training going on there.
She's moved with the times and been brilliant. Yeah.
Didn't she do something with 007
yeah,
for the Olympics
10 years
as
ago.
well?
I think it was, was it 10? Yeah, 10 years ago.
It was
the
2012.
2012 Olympics, and it would have been her last Jubilee as well.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, those were the Olympics I worked. But yeah, she did. It was brilliant.
They were the Olympics I trained for.
Yes, I know. You trained. I was backstage doing all the athletes' nails. In fact, with things like this.
The nails done.
Yeah,
Like
this, look.
Oh, come on.
With the flag.
Oh, come on. Seriously.
I have a flag on my thumb at the moment.
Flag on your thumb. I was at that there Create and Craft on Thursday, and Nigel May had been down the middle aisle of Lidl's or Aldi or somewhere, some such place, and had managed to get some sort of tattoo-y thing. He cracks me up, that guy. He really does. So he was busily tattooing us all behind stage. Dawn Wheeler was in charge of moistening the strips. So she just became known as the wet woman.
Oh, nice.
Not sure that's how I'd want to be known, but there we go. That wet woman Wheeler. It was all the fun. All the fun.
Gosh, no, it's not the best name to have. Jenny says that apparently the Queen only took half a day to film that CGI scene with
Well, I don't so. She only had like 3 words to say.
But you know, with all the CGI aspects and all of that, it's not the easiest thing, is it? And like you say, no training. Karen says, are you allowed to address the Queen like a game old bird? You could end up in the tower. It's very true.
I think she'd agree though.
She does. Ali's right. The Queen does have a very wry sense of humour. Bless her heart. It's true, true, true.
Do you know what? Anybody that manages 70... Who else has done 70 years in the same job?
In service.
In service to other people. I mean, if she wasn't
Hats
the
off
Queen,
to you, ma'am.
I'd be knighting her left, right and centre.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, she's done such a great job. Oh, Charlie Boy's not going to have to do very much, is he? No. He's really not. He's not going to have as many years, is he?
No.
He's managed to live the life of Riley.
Yes. Oh, he was a proper playboy in his youth, wasn't he?
Well, I know about that.
Yeah. No, he was.
Camilla might, but hang on. Whoa. Have I missed a few stitches there? What's going on, sewing machine?
Bobbin chickened or?
No, that's just missed a few. 1, 2, miss a few, 99, 100. So my daughter counts at the minute.
Oh yes, Sue's just pointing out about Prince Louis with the flyover and all his faces that he was pulling. Oh gosh, love him. Did you see the pictures?
Do you know what? I did, because
Brilliant.
My friend's 2-year-old had a proper meltdown in the middle of, I think we'd removed him from a tractor. Something dire had happened, like tractor removal. He's 2 and very tractor obsessed. And so there was one of those epic meltdowns. You know, when you just look around and you just go, thank goodness that's not my child.
Yes.
So I just made a joke out of it for everyone. I was just like pointing at his mum going, this one, it's hers.
Yeah.
As he was getting closer and closer. And
not mine this time.
Not mine. I know it is kind of there, but by the grace of God, isn't it? And so yeah. And every parent you can just see giggling because they know. Hangry child. We had to stand for an hour in the queue to get some food, which is never good when you have a hangry child. But it was just one of those things. It's like, the royals have kids too. There we go. That is your block. You will then sash it. Let's just mock that sashing, shall we?
Karen says you're definitely heading for the tower after calling Prince Charles Charlie Boy.
Oh yeah, I don't think they care.
I don't think they're listening.
I don't think they care.
I mean, can you imagine?
Do you reckon they're all just having like a big brunch just to celebrate?
I'm very much doubt they're watching Natasha Makes. Just going to be honest. I mean, if you ask Inga, they probably are watching Natasha Makes. She loves it when we get a customer with a celebrity name.
Oh yeah.
We've had a few, and she just gets very excited.
So that'll be it. I mean, obviously it'll be long enough. And then, you can then get different colours if you want to go in the corners.
Nice.
Or you could do a plain in the corners, and then you'd bring out your next one. And you'd have that 4 times. So there you go.
Oh, wow.
That is today's make, and it comes out of a book, and I didn't have to write it.
Wow. Even better.
I know, right? Happy days. This was just sashed with 2.5-inch strips of ivory. If anybody's interested, and I would recommend getting 1.5 meters of your plain ivory so that you can. It's a lot of sashing.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot going on there. But you do have enough left over to do a 4-block cushion.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That's so nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So there we go. Tomorrow we'll be making that bag out of different fabrics that involve llamas.
Oh.
And they are all amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah. Quick question for you.
Yes, yes.
Would you like a bundle though? Because, Gemma, I'm not going to lie, because I love this one so much in the linen.
Oh, gorge.
Do you want a bundle put together with the linen?
With
It's
the
a
two
half
linens.
metre of each.
Nice.
And then your handles. But I could do like a half metre of each of those linens together. We could do that, couldn't we, Gem?
Yeah.
It's
I'd say
really
so.
roomy because of box in the bottom. And that's just because my kids have similar for their lunches. They can swing it around and bash each other with them. But they never sit nicely. The food never sits nicely in it because it needs a box bottom. So that's why I've made it with a box
Brilliant.
bottom.
Absolutely brilliant. Love
Right,
it.
you
Love
lot.
it.
Have a fabulous day. I'm going to just write that pattern up now that I'm happy with it. Done. And we'll see you here tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Have a fabulous day. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye. Oh, make sure you get your Tilda scrap bags.
Yes.
With the...
Yes, they won't hang around.
They will not. They never do. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye.